Hey, well, thanks for joining me for another episode of Understanding the Next Gen. I'm Jeff Baxter, the Next Gen pastor at Mission Hills Church in Littleton, Colorado. Let's just admit it up front. It is hard to parent today. I know. I have three kids, a 12-year-old sixth grader, a junior in high school, and a sophomore in college. It's difficult to parent today. You can lose kids along the way like ducklings. I've lost one of my kids twice, but it's okay. I've got her back. I found her. It's okay. Parents can make mistakes. This car is stuck between a bridge and a boat. I don't know how that happened, but we make mistakes as parents too. And my youngest, Lara, found the markers when she was younger. I'm sure your youngest did too. It costs more today to raise kids than it did a few decades ago. It's hard to parent today, but it's also very difficult to be a kid. They get their driver's license, they start carpooling. I know, a bad joke, and bad things happen. But it's difficult to be a kid today. When you're a child, when you're young, they're precious in your sight, and then things happen overnight, and it gets scary if you look at this picture too long. They grow up so fast, and it's hard to keep up with the changes of our culture, but it's also hard to keep up with the developmental changes going on inside of adolescence today. Have you ever tried to communicate with your 12 to 20-something-year-old and gotten this response? It's hard to get everything out of them. Sometimes we ask the wrong questions as adults, but sometimes you get the same facial expressions no matter what they're feeling. But something else is going on the inside. And during this time we call adolescence, they think that they think that you're an absolute idiot most of the time. You're just trying to ask, what time do you want me to pick you up at the mall? And they look at you like this stare of death, like you asked the most offensive question ever. And they tell you, I'll just text you. It's hard to be a parent today. But it's also very difficult to be a kid growing up in this world, not just culturally, but developmentally. I'm going to answer in the future episodes how we navigate this and what is going on inside of them developmentally, so we can come alongside with grace and compassion to help them grow up and become a mature, Christ-following adult. But let me give you an action step. Begin to change your perspective. Begin to put yourself in their shoes. Understand what they're going through. It's so easy for us as parents, coaches, teachers to default to how hard it is for us. But think for just a moment how hard it might be for them. Late elementary age, middle school, high school, college is way different than it was if you're any close to my age when I grew up. And it's probably different for you too. So we can't use the phrase anymore, well, when I was growing up. It's different today. I'm going to continue in future episodes to unpack all of this, but thank you for joining me today, and until next time, keep investing in understanding the next gen.